the interest and love for this country, want to bring to attention a very serious diplomatic glitch that our Republican president made last week when he declared Zambia a state of disaster and emergency, especially with regards energy. He said we are going to have an energy deficit, electricity deficit of about 400 to 500 megawatts. He said our development trajectory will crash, that we are going to have a problem with the mining industry, with manufacturing industry, and that everything is going to fail because we are going to have a deficit. Let's put it on record. This is not the first time that Zambia is having a crisis or having a deficit of energy. 400 to 500 is not a lot of electricity not to have. You can simply import. We have imported more electricity than that before. What the president was going to do was supposed to be, he needed to assure investors, come to Zambia. Although we are having a drought, come to Zambia. We are going to make sure we have got means and ways to import electricity. There won't be a problem. Bring your investments to Zambia. We'll take care of them, we'll secure your interests, and we'll find electricity. There will be no rationing. But our president made a mistake. He stood and started sending a very grim and fortunate picture about Zambia, as if this drought now will swallow us and will kill a country. Trust me, with this kind of negative sentiments coming from the president, instead of giving hope, no investor, no normal investor can easily come to Zambia knowing that we are going into a crisis and we won't have energy. Would advise President Hakainde Hichilema to come up again and give a proper address to the world. We notice, if you see Reuters, we do international media houses, they all took that message and published that Zambia is going to have an energy crisis. That's bad. We may not have any investors coming to Zambia. So today we are advising President Hakainde Hichilema, please, can you go back and announce to the world that 450 megawatts that is going to be a deficit? Zambia will easily find that. And indeed, you should stick to it and find it so that we can have investors. You don't go out there crying, thinking people will feel sorry for you. No, no one is going to feel sorry for us. This is our problem for us to solve, and we need to import that electricity. We have done that before. So President Hakainde Hichilema, you don't go out there alarming and saying ill about your country, especially when you're a president. Listen to what President Hakainde Hichilema said, and this is unfortunate. He needs to retract these words. Listen to this video.
The dry spell is projected to continue even beyond. Equally affected, as I said earlier, is the energy sector that is expected to have a deficit of close to 450 megawatts. This may even extend to well over 500 megawatts of electricity this year. And you know what that means to our economy, to our mining, which
the president made a mistake. He made a diplomatic blunder when he told the whole world that Zambia is going to have an energy crisis. That is not an energy crisis. 450 deficit is electricity we can easily buy. It's not matter for causing alarm, for scaring investors that we are not going to have energy. No investor is going to come to a country. No investor is going to come to Zambia when the president is standing up there and crying, telling people that we are not going to have energy. We have shortage before, but it is not right to alarm the world, because right now every media house is now reporting that Zambia is not going to have energy, is not going to have electricity. There's going to be load shedding, there's going to be rationing. That's not how you bring investors to a country. As a leader, you are supposed to stand up and assure investors that all the deficits that will come will find electricity, will import, to make sure that your investment is secure. You don't go around scaring investors. That way, no investor is going to go to Zambia. No investor is going to come to Zambia.